Hi there. In this video, I want to teach you how to use oxidation numbers to identify oxidizing agents and reducing agents and balance redox reactions. First, you must identify the oxidation number on each element and look to see which element increased in oxidation number going from reactants to products and which element decreased in oxidation number going from reactants to products. The one that increased in oxidation number is oxidized and itself is the reducing agent. The one that decreased in oxidation number is reduced and itself is the oxidizing agent. Now, for the reducing and oxidizing agent, you want to look for the entire molecule that had the element where the oxidation number was increased. Okay, I want to do some examples here. There's a lot of words and we can practice what I've just said. So the first one is twice Al reacts with sulfuric acid, and the final product is aluminum sulfate and hydrogen gas. Like I said before, the first task is actually to identify the oxidation number. So our rule again is all elements are zero. For an atom in its elemental form, the oxidation number is zero. So let's do the easy stuff first. That's zero and that is zero. Okay, we remember from last video, hydrogen has a +1 and oxygen has a -2 oxidation state, and it's in our rule book here. Hydrogen's +1 and oxygen is -2. -2 times 4 is -8. 1 times 2 is +2. Think of a number that you want to put here, and if you combine them all, you must get a 0 because sulfuric acid doesn't have a charge, so it must equal 0, and I think you'll agree that this is +6. This one is -2, and pull out the sulfate separately so that you can figure out what sulfur is, and that's +6, so sulfur is +6. Now you go ahead and multiply 12 times 2 is -24. 6 3s are 18. Combine these two, you get -6. So aluminum must be +6. That's the only way you can combine all of these numbers to get a 0. And there's 2 aluminum, so this is a +3. So you can see that aluminum went from 0 to +3. And that is oxidized, which means loss of electrons, loss of electrons. You can see that the hydrogen went from +1 to 0. So the hydrogen is reduced and it gained electron. The question is, what is the oxidizing agent and what is the reducing agent? The oxidizing agent would be the one that is reduced, so it would be sulfuric acid, and the reducing agent is the one that is oxidized, so it'll be aluminum. Okay, so for the second one, for the lead oxide combined with carbon monoxide gives you lead and carbon dioxide. You know lead is 0. Here it's -2, so this would be +2, and we can tell that lead went from +2 to 0, so it is reduced. So lead oxide is the oxidizing agent. This is -2, this is +2, this is -2, -4. carbon is positive 4, and you can see that carbon went from +2 to +4, and that's oxidized. So C, carbon monoxide, would be the reducing agent in this situation here. Okay, the last one in this one is hydrogen. Let's just go ahead and do it on the problem here. This is an element which is 0. This is an element which is 0. -2 for oxygen. So hydrogen is +1. And you can see that the hydrogen went from 0 to 1. So hydrogen is oxidized. Because hydrogen is oxidized, it is a reducing agent, because it is making reduction possible by being oxidized. Now you can see that the oxidation number for oxygen went from 0 to -2. So it was reduced. So anything that is reduced is itself an oxidizing agent. This is counterintuitive for some students, so a little bit of practice will help. So I want you to pause the video now and try these 3 on your own. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the answers are. So iron is the reducing agent, and chlorine is the oxidizing agent. C2H6 is the reducing agent, and oxygen should be the oxidizing agent. CO is the reducing agent, and I2O5 the oxidizing agent. So I'm going to stop right here, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.